all the things that you think you know, it's not true. I don't know if you realize though that when credit, like when you go apply and you trying to repair your credit, you know what I'm saying? And you've been listening to these credit acts like, oh, all you gotta do is send in a 604 letter. All you gotta do is get on the phone call them, and you can get it all. You can get the inquiry deleted. Or all you gotta do is get on Chat GPT and you can fix your credit. Well, guess what? All of them hacks ain't working. They ain't gonna work the way they used to. The system is upgraded. The system is catching on. And when most people are telling you this, they already know that. They gonna keep selling this funding. Yeah. I ain't saying that funding is going out, but I'm telling you now, you being a beggar, that's the game plan. Game plan is for you to jump through hoops and loops, and guess what? You might get approved, or you might be in that circle of the right people that got the right information that you gotta pay $10,000 for. Then you gotta pay another $10,000 if you ain't got a plan. Then you end up gonna spend to go to another mastermind group to where you may make now finally, hopefully you done made your first $10,000 if you took action. If not, guess what? They got another credit card for you. With 0% interest, you transfer that balance. Okay, let's keep on going, buddy. And then finally, you might make it, and you might be $100,000 in. You might then get the Rolex, and you get all of these fancy things, but you upside down badly by now, right? That's the plan. See, the plan of it is not for you to get out of the race. It's to get you deeper into it. The more work you can do to bury yourself, okay, that's fine. First, we're gonna make you jump through all these hoops and loops to get it. Then we're gonna bury you in it. But there's a way to be smarter, and it's called leverage. It's called building and owning everything that you do, because you're gonna need to. Okay, that's why I come like this. That's why I come and I bring you the truth. And the truth about it is that look, I ain't come from money. I ain't come from all the privileges or all the whistles and the beans and the bells. I didn't come from none of that. I come from grind. I read a book one day and I thought, I was out in the streets and I was like, well, I'm gonna change my life. I can make $100,000 in car sales, but can you make that? Yeah, absolutely. But let me tell you again, that criminal mindset always wins. You know what I mean? It did for me for a long time. So, that's what I come from. I come from having the wrong mindset. And I'm hoping that you don't have that. I'm hoping that you're gonna be able to pay attention and be like, hold on, I'm going through this. You know what I mean? I'm going through these setbacks. I'm going through the things that the system wants you to. Now, I'm not telling you that your credit is not important. Your credit is a part of it. But once you understand it's bigger than credit, once you understand that you really don't need your credit score. See, that's the thing. But it's better to have good credit than not to have good credit. So let me explain that more, okay? When you got good credit and you understand the UCC1 law, when you understand that you gotta think like a bank for the bank to really respect you. And when I mean think like a bank, that means you need to leverage everything you do. That means you need to have everything like a bank set up. You need to have assets lined up. You need to have all of these things in place to let them know you know what you're doing. See, that's why I'm exposing the system. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying is the rules are going to change, and they already changing. Everything that used to be easy is not easy no more. It ain't easy to fix your credit. As much as they want to tell you that, it's not. I'm in litigations right now with my credit. And that's how deep it's going to end up going. You know what I'm saying? And it's been this way. They know this. The gurus know it. Some of them, you know what I'm saying, give you all of them ain't bad. I'm not saying people who give out information is bad. I'm not saying that. Because some of them has perfect information. They let you know how deep it's going to end up getting. You know what I'm saying? And some of them not. But I'm telling you this because they ain't gonna come on here and share this. The ones that really got it, they protecting their own squad right now. They ain't gonna come on and be like, listen, um, this stable coin is not gonna be good for you. They ain't gonna come on there and say that because they already know they could get them blocked. They ain't finna risk getting blocked when they ain't got to, when they already know, okay, I can train my people I already got. So they'll know, you know what I'm saying? Look, liquidate this, do this, and do that, and make these moves. So they already on track. They already on board. I'm on here for the people that ain't. I'm on the people on here who ain't made a sale online because you're gonna need to know how to make a sale online. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand how to own everything you do. You got to understand how you need to own your intellectual properties. You got to understand if you don't know how to write a book, you need to learn. I mean, there's things that you need to know. You know what I mean? And right now is not the time to have your head in the sand. That is why I'm coming live. That is why I really want to get you in the proper mindset to take action. To take action, I mean, all you got to do is go in the description below. That's it. You know what I mean? And really really realize that what I put in the PDF for you, all you got to do is download it, read it. It's simple. But this the thing, you know, you gotta use your credit score as leverage. Freeze your credit, build on it. Don't act like you thirsty, because the more you sitting up there and you jumping through hoops and loops, that's what they want you to do. They want you to jump through hoops and loops. They want you to feel like, okay, what I got is important. This money I got, and the only thing you doing is putting more inquiries on your credit report. All you doing is doing exactly what they want you to do. What I want you to do is learn how to make money first. That's the first thing. I want you to learn how to make money first. Not beg for money. Make money first. And then you'll understand all the things that you can do after that. But that's the first key, is to learn the system, how the system works, how not to play into it, how to get yourself free. Because that's important. This economy is shifting, and the news ain't really talking about it. They ain't talking about how we in a digital age, and how, like, Donald Trump, nobody's paying attention how Donald Trump, as soon as he passed executive orders, them orders is coming into effect. That's because we living in the now moment. You gotta live in the now. You need to, like, if you know something, you need to be in now, taking action. Not waiting in, I'm gonna do it, I know I need to do this. It's now. No matter if you don't feel like you got the right knowledge, you ain't got the right this, practice. Keep going. You'll get better. But you got to step into you got to get off the porch. You got to get your head out the sand. Now's the time to take action. My name is Willie. I'm going to see you tomorrow at 7:30. Thank you.